never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees, The Ugly Truth with Ken. And we are going to be doing the Game 2 live play-by-play of the Cincinnati Reds facing off against our New York Yankees here in the Bronx. I am just arriving back in Virginia Beach from my trip up north, and just got my rig set up, so I hope everything is working fine. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. How are we feeling today? All righty. I'm going to start by going over this afternoon's lineup. Coming up to bat is leadoff hitter Blake Dunn playing center field. J.J. Leday will be hitting in the 2-hole playing left field. Stewart will be at third base hitting in the 3-hole. Lowe will be at third base or at DH hitting cleanup. Spencer Steer will be hitting in the 4-hole playing first base. Marte will be in right field hitting in the 6-hole. Matt McLean will be in the 7-hole playing shortstop. Trevino, former Yankee, will be catching in the 8-hole. And Arroyo will be at second base, bringing up the rear. On the bump for the Reds today is going to be Andrew Abbott, left-handed pitcher. Very good last year, and he seems to be holding his own this year. For our New York Yankees, peculiar lineup. However, Ben Rice is leading off, playing first base. Ahmed Rosario will be at third base, hitting in the 2-hole. Paul Goldschmidt will be DHing, hitting in the 3-hole. Cody Bellinger will be in center field, hitting cleanup. In right field, Jason Dominguez will be hitting in the 6-hole. In left field, Jose Caballero will be hitting in the 6-hole. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be at second base, hitting in the 7-hole. Anthony Volpe will be at shortstop, hitting at the 8-hole. And Ali Sanchez will be behind the dish, bringing up the rear. On the bump for the Yankees is going to be Will Warren. And that is your I saw a quick flash. They said something about him being in the starting lineup tomorrow, but I didn't really get the specifics, Jonathan. If you could, relay the facts, because I certainly don't have all of them. Like it says, I got off the airplane just recently. And thank you. How is everybody doing? Yes. Well, I'm assuming this is Ali Sanchez's last game then, or are they sending JC Escarra down? All right, for those of you that are out there, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. I want to thank Mitch from the Hardcore Sports Network, who is simulcasting our live play-by-play at this time. So thank you, Mitch. Most appreciated. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. If you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, this may be the place for you. Yeah, that was anticipated. Hill was going to throw. Shout outs to Texas Buckeye and Jonathan. Those are the only two people who have actually typed anything in the chat. So thank you for your support. Appreciate y'all being here. And apparently this is Hope Week, so they're going to be featuring some things, auction items and whatnot. And I've just started a new active poll. Well, actually an active poll because I didn't have one started. All right, outstanding news, Jonathan. And it looks like Will Ward is on the bump. He is starting to throw the last of his warm-up pitches. So this game is about to get underway. Once again, Caballero in left field, Volpe at short, and Dominguez, who doesn't hit left-handed pitching. Don't understand the methodology on this lineup. The first pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer off the plate. Count is 1-0 to Dunn. Dunn is hitting .277 on the season. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Laz Diaz is the home plate umpire, 31 seasons in the major leagues, considered a pitcher-friendly umpire. Pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Dunn. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the strike zone for call. Strike three. Nice two-seam fastball. And that is the first out. Coming up to bat is J.J. Bleday. First pitch is on the way, and that sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Warren sets and fires, and Bleday swings at a sinker. Count is 0-2. Bleday is hitting .260 on the season, 13 home runs, 35 RBIs. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is just off the plate. Count is 1-2. Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike three. And that is the second out of the inning, recorded via the K. Coming up to bat is Sal Stewart. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Beautiful sweeper to Stewart. Count is 0-1. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is another sweeper, this time fouled off. Count is 0-2. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. Warren is going to punch out all three hitters, strikes out the size, and the Yankees are coming to bat. Up in the bottom of the first is going to be Ben Rice, Ahmed Rosario, and Paul Goldschmidt. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. So how's everybody doing? How are we feeling about today's live play-by-play? Hey, James, welcome to the stream. Flight was actually quicker than anticipated. Fairly calm, so first pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1 on Rice. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul back. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is just off the plate. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is a towering pop up. Stewart is tracking it, and he is going to make the play in foul territory for the first out. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. First pitch is on the way. The curveball is up and outside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Stewart. Stewart feels it, fires across to Steer, and that's going to be the second out. 4 pitches, 2 outs. Not too good. Well, Texas, you are definitely on point with the strikeouts today so far. Paul Goldschmidt is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. Goldie's hitting .293 on the season, 11 home runs, 36 RBIs, and an .898 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball paints the outside corner. Count is 1-1. Abbott sets and fires. That pitch paints the outside portion of the plate for call, strike 2. Count is 1-2. Abbott sets, fires, and the sweeper is down low. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your freaking goose? Abbott sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is driven to right field, and their outfielders are stopping. This one is gone. That is a home run by Goldie, his 12th home run of the year. Yankees are going to take a 1-0 lead. That one traveled 396 feet at 104.3 miles an hour. And let's go Yankees. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Abbott sets. He fires, and that pitch is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swings and misses at the curveball. Count is 0-2. Abbott sets and fires, and the sweeper's down low. Count is 1-2. Abbott sets and fires, and Bellinger waves at the sweeper off the plate for strike three. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the first, but not before a solo shot home run by Paul Goldschmidt puts the Yankees on top 1-0. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Currently, we have 9 votes. And as you know, the goal for every sound, what are you not hearing? Sound effects? Test 1, 2. Is anybody hearing me out there? All right. Test 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Test, test, test. All right. And the first pitch from Warren is outside. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is driven down the right field line past a diving Rice. Dominguez is going to field it in the corner and throw it into second. That is a double. Pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is in there for call. Strike one. And Warren steps off to chase the runner back. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper down low. Count is 1-1.
Once you're done, can you come over to Mom's house to see what the paint? See what I thought?
Get out.
Next pitch is on the
I
way,
specifically told you
and
not to go in.
it is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Volpe. Volpe fills it and fires it to Rice for the out. Runner is going to have to hold at second. Coming up to bat is Marte. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Warren sets, pitch is on the way, and that is going to be called strike 2. Count is 0-2. O2 is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike 3. Matt McLean is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike 2. Count is 0-2. And the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Warren steps off the rubber. For those of you just hopping in, Yankees have a 1-0 lead in the top of 2. Warren sets and fires, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-2. There are 2 outs with a runner at second. Matt McLean is up to bat, and the count is even, deuce on him. Next pitch is on the way, and that is popped up. Rice is tracking it, but that is going to make it into the stands. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that's fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Warren's pitch count is looking pretty good. 26 pitches thus far. Pitch is on the way, and that is a towering pop-up. Rice is tracking it, and he is going to make the play on the infield or outfield grass, right field. And that's going to do it for the Reds as we head to the bottom of the second. We're going to have Jason Dominguez, Jose Caballero, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming up to bat. For those of you that are here, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy Saturday afternoon to listen to a little bit of baseball. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. How many runs will the Yankees score this afternoon? As you know, we go for 30 likes with every play-by-play. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are currently at 12 likes, so that puts us at 18 down. And in our active scoreboard, there is only one other game going on right now, and that is the White Sox facing off against the Tigers. They're in the bottom of the fourth, and the White Sox have a 1-0 lead. And that is it. Dominguez is up to bat. Abbott sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a curveball down low. Count is 1-0. Abbott sets, and he fires, and the pitch, the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Abbott sets, he fires, and that is a pop-up to the right side. Arroyo is tracking it, and he makes a play for the first out of the inning. Jose Caballero coming up to bat, hitting .265 on the season. 7 home runs, 25 RBIs. Abbott sets and pitches. That sweeper is down low. Jason, I hadn't been tracking the College World Series, actually. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer is just down low. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball misses just outside. Count is 3-1. Abbott sets and fires. That pitch is down low, so that is going to be ball 4. So Caballero is going to strip his gear off and head to first base. And Jazz Chisholm is up to bat. The first pitch is on the way, and that curveball paints the outside half of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Abbott sets. Next pitch is on the way. The fastball, I think he got the strike zone, but it is just a little bit low. Count is 1-1. Hey, Landon. Yes, the score is 1-0. Abbott sets. Pitch is on the way. The fastball is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. Abbott fires over at first. Caballero is back standing up. Abbott sets, fires, and the runner goes. Jazz swings and misses for strike three. So that is going to be a stolen base for Caballero. Cabby's 16th stolen base of the season. So the Yankees have a runner at second with 2 outs. The score is 1-0 Yankees. Abbott sets and fires. The pitch is off the plate. Call ball 1 to Volpe. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball swung on a miss. Count is 1-1 on Volpe. Abbott sets and fires. The pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Volpe. Abbott sets, fires, and the pitch is tap foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. And the spins and fires to second. And I don't know. I think the Caballero got picked off. They're gonna challenge this one. This is definitely an out. And the call is overturned. The runner is out. Cincinnati retains its channels. Coming up to bat is Trevino, Arroyo, and Dunn. So, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We are at 764 subscribers, one away from our next milestone of 765. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. If you like open panels, guess what? I hold them too. So if these are things that appeal to you as a Yankee/sports fan, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Coming up to bat is former Yankee Jose Trevino. First pitch is on the way, and that is tapped in front of the plate. Call foul ball. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a line off right to Jazz. One away. Coming up to bat is Arroyo, hitting 190 on the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs, and a 470 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and that is hit into right field. Dominguez comes around. Arroyo is rounding first, heading for second, and he is in there with a double. Well, you know what? I could warm up. Don't know what I could do once I got there, but I could warm up. I'll tell you what, that ridiculous route that Dominguez just took the ball cost the Yankees a double. Should have been a single, that's it. And the pitch is in there for ball one. Sanchez carries, challenges the call, and that is going to stand. So the Yankees lose their first challenge. Warren sets, checks on the runner at second, fires, and that fastball is way up high. Count is 2-0. Warren sets and fires. The fastball is down low. Count is 3-0. Next pitch is on the way. The fastball is going to paint the outside quarter. Count is now 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up off the plate. So Dunn is going to work a walk. Reds are going to have runners at first and second with one out. Lede is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup down low. Count is 1-0. Lede struck out in his first plate appearance. Warren sets, pitch is on the way, and that two-seamer is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball's off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And Warren sets, checks on the runner at second, pitch is on the way, and this is hit at Dominguez. Dominguez makes the shoe top catch, and he throws to third base. He didn't fire to second. He threw it to third. So there are now two outs. Hey, Susan. Hey, Beagle. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is low to Stewart. Stewart is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Count is 1-0 on Stewart. Ward sets, it fires, and this ball is hammered to left field, and that is going to be off the wall. Caballero is going to spin and fire, and it's going to be 2 runs score. That is a 2-run double for Stewart, and the Reds have taken a 2-1 lead on the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Nate Lowe, 1 for 1 on the day with a double. Warren sets, fires, and the sweeper catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is called. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup down low. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and he is called out on strikes. And that is going to do it for the Reds, but not before the Reds score 2 to take a 2-1 lead on the Yankees. Coming up to bat is going to be Anthony Volpe, Ollie Sanchez, and Ben Rice, 8, 9, and 1. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 14, so 16 away from the goal. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. If you ask yourself why, if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where everyone in the stream can come up and talk baseball, my last open panel was on Monday. And let's see, in our active scoreboard, White Sox lead the Tigers 1-0 in the top of the 5th. Going to the bottom of the 3rd, Reds lead the Yankees 2-1. And that's our active scoreboard at this point. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this lineup at all, actually, if you must know the truth, Susan. And Abbott sets and fires. The first pitch to Volpe is a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0. Abbott sets and fires, and the four-seamer is down low. Count is now 2-0 on Volpe. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. Daver, welcome. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1. Abbott sets and fires. That pitch is off the plate, but is called strike 2. Volpe's going to challenge that one. And the call is going to be overturned. That was a ball. So the count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 2-2. Actually, I say it's 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Now the catcher is going to challenge this one. So the Yankees have a runner on first with nobody out. Sanchez is up to bat. First pitch is up high. Volpe takes off, and he is going to steal second base. So that's Volpe's second or 6th stolen base of the season. And the training staff is checking on Arroyo. Hey, Nancy, welcome to the stream. Abbott sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is popped up to Arroyo. So that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Rice is 0 for 1 on the day with a foul out. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Abbott sets and fires. That pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice waves at a sweeper off the plate. So that is the second out. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch is on the way. The sweeper catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Abbott sets and fires, and Rosario bounces this one to Abbott. Abbott fires to Steer, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. I would not disagree with you. Schumann is wasted on the bench. And I'm surprised that Dominguez is in the game because Abbott is a left-handed pitcher, and Dominguez doesn't hit left-handed pitching. Well, definitely not an inspiring inning for the Yankees. Me personally, I think Ben Rice is one of the worst leadoff hitters in baseball. He has a lot of one pitch outs, and he just doesn't do well hitting in the one slot. Like I said, Dominguez doesn't have left-handed pitching, but we have him in right field. Steer is coming up to bat. Warren sets and fires. The first pitch paints the outside of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Warren sets and he fires. Next pitch is a sweeper that catches the top of the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Good to hear, John. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Said as a good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Spencer Steer. That is Warren's sixth strikeout of the game. Pitch is on the way, and this is driven to left field, and that is going to bounce off the wall. Harbour is going to barehead it, fire it into second, but Barte is going to be at second with a double. Matt McClade coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1 on McClade. Warren sets. Pitch is on the way. The sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call. Strike three. And that is Warren's seventh strikeout of the day. Lou Trevino is coming up to bat, former Yankee catcher. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is right down the heart of Broadway for a call. Strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounce to Jazz. Jazz sets and fires to Rice, and that is going to do it for the third out of the inning. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, and Jason Dominguez. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. If you haven't, please hit the like button. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 19. And if you're not a member of the Yankees Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We're at 764 subscriptions. Our next milestone is 765. So we're one subscriber off that plateau. So how are we feeling about the game thus far? Yankees offense has not been potent. The Yankees have been held to one hit, and that one hit is a Paul Goldschmidt home run. So I think it's time to get off to Schnei and start doing some hitting. Pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is inside. Count is 1-0 on Goldie. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie bounces this up the middle. McLean fills it and fires across to Steer to get Goldie. One down. Cody Bellinger coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first appearance. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is way inside. Count is 1-0. Abbott sets and fires. That fastball is up high. Count is 2-0 on Belly. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger hammers this one foul down the first base line. Abbott sets and fires, and Belly swings and misses at the sweeper. Counter is 2-2. Abbott sets and he fires, and that pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 3. And that is the second out of the inning. Jason Dominguez coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Dominguez fouls this one down the third base line. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and that changeup is low and inside. Count is now 2-1 on Dominguez. Abbott sets, fires, and Dominguez bounces this to McLean. McLean sets and fires to Steer. And they're going to say catcher's interference on Trevino. So Dominguez is going to reach first. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. Walked in his first plate appearance, stole a base, and then was subsequently picked off. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is up high. Count is 1-0. Dominguez is at first with 2 outs. Caballero up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and Dominguez takes off, and he is going to steal that base. And it goes into center field, but Dominguez went in head first, so no chance to get up. So the Yankees have a runner at second. Next pitch is on the way, and Caballero fouls this one down the first base side. Count is 2-1 on Cabby. Abbott sets and he fires. The four-seamer is down low. Count is now 3-1 on Cabby. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is now full. 3-2. Abbott sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 3-2. Abbott sets and fires, and Caballero waves at a pitch in the dirt for call. Strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. Yankees leave a runner at first, or leave a runner stranded at second. As we head to the top of the 5th, Arroyo, Dunn, and Bidet are coming up to bat, 9-1-2. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 20 votes. And if you have not, please hit the like button. We are at 19 likes, 11 short of our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. And I'm going to step away from the mic for just a sec. I will be right back. All righty, I am back. I have returned. And in our active scoreboard today, there are 3 games underway. As you know, the Reds lead the Yankees 2-1, heading to the top of 5. In the bottom of the 6th, the Tigers lead the White Sox 2-1. And in the bottom of the 2nd, the Cubs and the Blue Jays are locked up at 0s. And that is your active scoreboard at this time. Next game starts at 4:05. So we've got a ways for the next game start. First pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup inside. Count is 1-0 on Arroyo. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 1-1. Arroyo is 1 for 1 on the day, doubled in his first plate appearance. And the pitch is grounded to Volpe. Volpe sets, fires in the dirt to Rice. He is not able to handle it. And that is going to be, my bet is an infield error on Volpe. But first pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires to first base. And they're going to charge the error to Volpe. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Volpe. Volpe flips to Jazz. Jazz fires to Rice, and it is not in time. So going to be a fielder's choice. Coming up to bat is Bidet. First pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. Dominguez grabs it, fires it into second, and that is going to be a double. So the Reds are going to have runners at second and third with one out. Sal Stewart coming up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day with a double, strikeout, and 2 RBIs. The infield is in. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Warren sets and fires. That fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Warren sets and fires. And this ball is driven to left field. Caballero makes the play. He's firing home. And Dunn is tagging. He's going to be in there safe. So that is a sac fly for Stewart. Score is now 3-1 Reds. Nate Lau is coming up to bat. Pitch is on the way. And it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is 1-1. And they have changed the error from Volpe to Rice. Pitch is on the way, and that is a sweeper off the plate. Count is 1-1, or 2-1, I mean, excuse me. Ward sets, fires at the sinker is inside. Count is now 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 4. Warren is at 71 pitches. Reds have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Matt Blake is coming out. Spencer Steer steps up to the plate. Warren sets and fires, and that fastball is way up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be called strike 2. Steer is challenging it. And the pitch is going to be overturned. Reds retain both of their challenges. Count is now 2-0. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is hammered to left field. And that one is going, and gone. That is a home run for Steer. Makes the score 6-1 Cincinnati. Warren sets and fires. The first pitch to Marte is a 2-seamer off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Jake Bird is warming up in the bullpen. Pitch is grounded to Volpe. Volpe sets and fires and bounces it to Rice. And that is going to be the 3rd out, but not before the Reds drop a 4 spot in the top of the 5th to take a 6-1 lead on the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., Anthony Volpe, and Ali Sanchez. Yankees looking extremely flat today. Warren took it in the chin on that inning, but there were 2 plays that definitely made it happen. The error between Rice and Volpe, and then the subsequent throw by Dominguez to the wrong base. Well, well, well. Hey, Kaz, welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is on the way, and Jazz smokes this one down the first base line. Count is 0-1 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Jazz. All four of those runs last inning were uttered. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right field. Marte is sitting there waiting for it, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. We are in the bottom of the fifth, and the Yankees have one hit. Anthony Volpe is coming up to bat. Abbott sets, fires, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. Volpe does not have an official at bat. He walked and then stole a base. Abbott sets and fires, and that pitch is a changeup that catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off down the first base line. Count is going to remain 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive into left field. So that is a one-out single by Volpe. Kaz, you're sorry that you showed up? I thought you're the eternal optimist. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. Pitch is on the way, and Sanchez hammers this one into left field. Volpe is going to advance to second. So the Yankees have back-to-back singles with one out. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. And Abbott sets. Curveball is on the way, and this is hammered straight at Steer. He has a leaping catch for the second out. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 2 on the day. Hey, Doug, welcome to the stream. First pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 1-1. Abbott sets, fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. That is in the dirt. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and 2 runners on. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is full, 3-2. Abbott sets, and he steps on the mound to chase Volpe back. And of course, the fans are booing. Abbott sets and fires. That pitch is down low for ball 4. So Rosario is going to take the walk. The bases are going to be juiced full of Yankees. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie hit a 4-bagger in his first plate appearance. And the pitching coach is out having a meeting of the minds with Abbott. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0 on Goldie. And Abbott sets, pitch is on the way, and that changeup is going to catch the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Abbott sets and fires. That changeup is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2 on Goldie. Abbott sets and fires. That changeup is off plate. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie hammers this one foul down the third base line. Count remains deuce. What color is your goose? Pitch is on the way. The changeup is off the plate. Count is now 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and Goldschmidt is called out on strikes, and he is challenging it. And the call is confirmed. It was a strike. He loses the challenge, and the Yankees lose their second challenge, so they leave the bases loaded. So, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 23 votes. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 26 likes, 4 away from our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We call live play-by-plays every day, well, almost every day. I drop shorts almost every day. And I host open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball. So if these are things that appeal to you, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. We're at 764 subs, 1 away from our next milestone of 765. Warren sets, and the first pitch is a changeup in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is up high and in. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the third base line. So we're heading to the 8th pitch of this at bat. Pitch is on the way. The sweeper is off the plate. Now it's 3-2. Warren sets and fires. The pitch is swung on and missed by McLean. That is Warren's 8th strikeout of the day. Coming up to bat is Jose Trevino. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Warren. Warren feels it off his glove and then fires to Goldie for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Arroyo. First pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. Dominguez is going to field it and shoot it into second. Pitch is on the way, and Dunn bunts it down the third base line. Warren fields it and sits on it. Reds are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. So that's an infield hit for Dunn. And Booney's coming out to put the captain hook on Warren out. Looks like Tim Hill is coming in the game. Well. Nothing from the chat today. Awfully quiet. Okay, you can see the score. You have to remember, I flew in from Philadelphia. I had an hour before game time, so it was a quick setup. And everything wasn't perfect to begin with. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1 on the day. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a double, strikeout, and a run scored. Hill sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Nope, it wasn't a change. It was John hooking stuff up and me trying to adjust the screen. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is drilled into left center field. And Caballero is going to make a fine run and catch. And he definitely saved 2 runs on that play. So that is going to do it for the Reds in the top of the 6th. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th is going to be Bellinger, Dominguez, and Caballero. So, Sean, if Cabby is the Swiss Army knife, what is Dominguez? A Martian. Okay, Doug. And let's see. At our active scoreboard today, Cubs are leaving the Blue Jays 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 9th, the Tigers lead the White Sox 4-1. And as you know here, in the bottom of the 6th, the Reds lead the Yankees 6-1. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. Abbott is at 88 pitches. Next pitch is on the way, and that 4-seamer paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high. Count is now 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is even at 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls the sweeper off. Count remains 2-2. Next pitch is on the way. The sweeper is up high. Count is now full on Belly. Abbott sets, fires, and this one is hammered into center field through the ground. And that is going to be a leadoff signal for Belly. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is low and away. Count is 1-0. Abbott sets and he fires, and that four-seamer is going to catch the top portion of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered past McLean into left field. Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with no outs. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 0 for 1 on the day with a base on balls, strikeout, and a stolen base. And it looks like Tito is coming out to put Captain Hook on Abbott.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
And while we're sitting here waiting, it looks like TJ Antone is coming in to replace Andrew Abbott. Antone is a right-handed pitcher. Well, after 3 years, Sean, you're not a prospect anymore. If you were to put an equation on him, he's a lighter hitting Soto. They feel just about the same. So while the pitching chain is going on, we are in the bottom of the sixth. Reds have a 6-1 lead on the Yankees. There are runners at first and second with nobody out. Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. All right, this may be the time to break out the rally cap. All right, rally cap in place. Antone sets. First pitch is on the way. The sweeper catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Antone sets and fires, and Cabby shows bunt and bounce out foul. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering pop up to second base. And the play is going to be made for, I think they're going to call infield fly on that one. So that is the first out. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings at the curveball. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings at the sweeper. Down low. Count is 0-2. Antone sets and fires. Jazz fouls the pitch off. Count remains 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls it off of Trevino. Count remains 0-2. Antone sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz pops this one straight up behind the plate. Trevino is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the second out. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, 1-for-1 with a base on balls and a stolen base. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Volpe skies this one to right field. Marte is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the third out. So the Yankees are going to leave 2 runners on base, heading to the top of the 7th. Stewart, Lowe, and Steer coming up to bat. For those of you that are in the stream, we have 25 votes in our active poll. If you haven't, please drop your vote, let your voice be heard, and your vote be counted. It looks like Jake Bird is coming in to replace Tim Hill. Stewart is 1 for 2 on the day with a double, strikeout, and 3 RBIs. Hill sets and fires, and the sweeper catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that pitch is down low and outside. Count is 1-1. Bird sets and fires, and this is lined at Rice. Rice is going to make the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Nathaniel Lowe, 1 for 2 with a walk and a double run score. Bird sets and fires, and the pitch, shit. It's a sinker that is definitely in the strike zone, but Yankees have no challenges left, so it is what it is. Ball 1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is called. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called strike 2. Count is 1-2. Bird sets, pitch is on the way, and the fastball is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way. Curveball is outside, or sweeper is outside. Count is now full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive into left field. Caballero fields it and fires it in. So Lowe is on base with a one-out single. Bird sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1 on Steer. One for 3 on the day with a 3-run home run. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied right field. Dominguez is there to put the ball away for the second out. Coming up to bat is Noelvi Marte, 1 for 3 on the day with a double. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Bird sets and fires. And this is a elevator shaft home run to the right side of the infield. Jazz is tracking it and makes it to play for the third out of the inning. Sounds like United States Army in the house. And it is Army Private First Class John Fichta, who served during the Vietnam War. So thank you, sir, for your service. Coming up in the bottom of the seventh is going to be Ali Sanchez, Ben Rice, and Ahmed Rosario. Well, the question is, are the Yankee bats going to wake up? Haven't played great defense today, and damn sure haven't hit worth beans. right, it looks like Spencer Jones is coming in to pinch hit for Ali Sanchez. Looks like Antone is going to remain in the game. Antone sets. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-0 on Spencer. He's hitting .235 on the season, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and a .742 OPS. 1-0 is on the way, and there's a big cut on the sweeper. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the sweeper. Count is 1-2. Antone sets and fires. That sweeper is down low and inside. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose? Next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is low and inside. Count is full, 3-2 to Jones. Antone sets and fires at Jones, fouls the sweeper off. Stays alive. Count remains 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and he paints the outside corner for call, strike 3. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Jones is down looking. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 0 for 3 on the day. Antone sets and fires, and the cutter catches the outside corner for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Rice. Rice is fouled out, struck out, and lined out. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Stewart. Stewart fills it and fires to Steer, and that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. First pitch is on the way, and that curveball is up high and in. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and Rosario grounds this. It's blown by McLean. So Rosario is going to reach on that error. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is inside. Count is 1-0 on Goldie. Goldie is 1 for 3 on the day with a solo shot home run. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie bounces this one to the second baseman, and Arroyo fills it and fires to steer, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. So that is going to strand one as we head to the top of the eighth. Coming up to bat is McLean, Trevino, and Arroyo. Well. I'm dragging a little bit of butt today, not as energetic as usual. Calling last night's game and then staying up late to pack and then flying out very early this morning. Sort of taking a charge out of me. And in our active scoreboard, the Tigers beat the White Sox 4-1. Reds are beating the Yankees 8-1 in the top of the eighth. And in the top of the sixth, the Cubs lead the Blue Jays 3-0. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 27 votes at this time. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at 30 likes. We've met our milestone, but keep her going. And it looks like Ascara is taking over behind the plate. Yarborough is taking over for Bird. Jones is going to stay in at center field. Caballero is switching to third base, and Bellinger's going to left field. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive to left field. Bellinger fields it and gets it in. Coming up to bat is Jose Trevino, 0-for-3 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Yarborough sets and fires, and this is bounce to Volpe. Volpe backs it to Jazz. And that is not going to be in time at first. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. Coming up to bat is Arroyo, 2-for-3 on the day. Single, double, and a run score. First pitch is on the way, and that is looped into left field. So the Reds are going to have runners at first and second. Well, I didn't get any coffee this morning, Laura. So, yeah, I could use some caffeine. Dunn is up to bat, 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a base on balls. Strikeout and 2 runs scored. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is foul down the right field or left field line. Yes, Laura is my next youngest sister. So another family member. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a base hit to left field. So the bases are now going to be juiced full of Reds with 1 out. And it looks like the infield is coming in. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is low inside. Count is 1-0. Yarbrough sets and he fires. That pitch is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Yarby sets, fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Yarbrough sets and fires, and that ball is swung on and missed. And that is going to be out number 2. Coming up to bat is Stewart, 1 for 3 on the day with a double, strikeout, and 3 RBIs. Yarby sets and fires, and that cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. Infield is back in normal depth. Yarby sets, pitch is on the way, and that is just a bit low. Count is 2-0. Stewart's back in the box. Yarby sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1 on Stewart. And the pitch is in there, and that is swung on and missed. Count is now 2-2. Yarby sets, pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to left field. That's going to split the gap. Jones gets it. He fires the ball in, and all three runners are going to score. So that is 6 RBIs for Stewart. So the score is now 9-1. And Yarborough sets. Pitch is on the way. Looks like Dane Mayer is coming into, is pinch hitting for low. The first pitch is way up high. Count is 1-0. Yarborough sets. Pitch is on the way. And that pitch is up high. Count is now 2-0. Next pitch is on the way. Cutter is up high. Count is now 3-0. Yarborough sets, fires, and the fastball is going to be on the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Yarborough sets and fires, and that pitch catches the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is now full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is just tap foul. Myers stays alive. Count remains 3-2. Reds have a runner at second with 2 outs. They lead the Yankees 9-1 in the top of the 8th. Yarborough sets and fires, and that ball is hammered to left field. And that is going to be off the wall. Bellinger is fired into second. And that is going to score their 10th run. Coming up to bat is Spencer Steer, 1 for 4 on the day with a 3-run homer. First pitch is on the way, and it is called. Strike one. Yarborough sets and fires. The pitch is swung on by Steer. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-2. And Yarby steps off the mound. Next pitch is on the way, and Steer swings and misses for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the 8th. They lead 10-1. So coming up in the bottom of the 8th is going to be Bellinger, Dominguez, and Caballero. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 28 votes at this time. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at 31 likes. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing to the Yankees The Ugly Truth family. We call play-by-plays almost every day. I drop a boatload of shorts, and I host open panels where you can come up and talk baseball. Everyone is invited. If these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. We are at 764 subscribers, one away from our next milestone. Hey, Six Gun. I am actually dragging butt. I'm very tired. I called the game last night, then stayed up to break my rig down and pack up, and I didn't get to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning. Up at 6 to get to the airport. So got here about a little over an hour before game time. So my son and I set the rig up, and it's just been busy, busy, busy. And this flat game is killing me. Looks like Brock Burke is coming in to replace Antone. First pitch is a four-seamer fouled back. Count is 0-1 on Belly. Belly's 1 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Not that it makes any difference because we don't have any challenges left, so can't challenge it. Next pitch is on the way, and that is all the way to the backstop. Count is 1-2. And Burke sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Burke sets, fires, and the four-seamer is way up high. Count is evened at 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is grounded through the infield to right field. So Bellinger is going to have a leadoff base hit, top of 8. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch is a four-seamer down in the dirt. Count is 1-0. And Burke sets and fires, and this is grounded through the infield. And that is going to be runners at first and second with nobody out. Actually, Bellinger advances to third. So the Yankees have runners at first and third. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and Cabby swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Cabby grounds that to third base. Flip to second, and that ball is thrown away. And that's going to be Bellinger who's going to score. Caballero is going to go to second. So the score is now 10-2. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Jazz. Jazz has a strikeout, line out, and a flyout. Next pitch is on the way, and this is an elevator shaft home run on the infield grass, and it drifts, and it is going to be caught in the shallow center field grass. So Chisholm is out for the second out. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. Pitch is on the way, and Volpe grounds it to the pitcher. And that is going to do it. So that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before they score a run to close the gap to 10-2. Coming up to bat in the top of the ninth is going to be Noelvi Marte, Matt McLean, and Jose Trevino. Jose. Oh, never mind. He's not a Yankee anymore. So, in retrospect, who would you rather have, Trevino or Wells? If you haven't heard the news, Austin Wells is supposed to be in the lineup for tomorrow's series finale. So the question is Escara or... I've never been a Walls fan. I was much more Trevino than anything. And Schumann is out pitching. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is inside for ball one. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a bit high. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball is up 3-0. And the next pitch is up high. That is a 4-pitch walk for Marte. Matt McClain is coming up to bat. The first pitch is on the way, and that catches the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. That was a 47-mile-an-hour curveball. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul. Count is 0-2. And Shu sets. And the pitch is up high. That was a 41-mile-an-hour eephus pitch, I guess. Next pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is hit to Caballero. Caballero shoots to Jazz, and not in time for the return, so that is going to be the first out. Coming up to bat is Jose Trevino. First pitch is on the way, and that is skied into left center field. Bellinger tracks it and makes the play for the second out. Now all I need to see is a K from Shu. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field. So that's going to be Arroyo's fourth hit of the day. McClain's going to move to second, so the Reds are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Blake Dunn is coming up to bat. He is 2 for 4 on the day. Base on balls, strikeout, and 3 runs scored. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. 1-0. Shu sets and fires, and that curveball is called strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a high fly ball to left field. Bellinger's tracking it, and he makes the play for the third out. So in Shu's first pitching appearance in the majors, he goes a scoreless inning. So he outpitched Yarbrough. Yay. And as we go to the bottom of the ninth, we're going to have Spencer Jones, Ben Rice, and J.C. Escara coming up to bat. And it looks like Chase Petty is coming in to replace Brock Burke. So as we come up to the bottom of the ninth, the Yankees trail 10-2. Nope, not a good game, Jonathan. And the first pitch is on the way. That 98-mile-an-hour fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Petty sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is up and in. Count goes to 2-2. Petty sets. Pitch is on the way, and that changeup is off the plate. Count is 3-2. Petty sets and fires, and Jones fouls the pitch off. Count remains 3-2. Petty sets and fires, and that ball is foul tipped. Count remains 3-2. Petty sets and fires, and this ball is high fly ball to left center field. Dunn is tracking it and makes the play for the first out. Ben Rice is coming up to bat 0 for 4 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and that catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Rice. And that pitch is hammered foul. Count is now 0-2. Petty sets, pitch is on the way. Changeup floats off the plate. Count is 1-2. Petty sets and fires, and Rice fouls the pitch off. Count remains 1-2. Next pitch is on the way. The changeup is outside. Count is now 2-2. Petty sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is up high. Count is now 3-2 on Rice. Petty sets and fires. And Rice is down, swinging on the sweeper inside and low. So that is the second out. Coming up to bat is J.C. Escara, his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and it is fouled down the third base line. Count is 0-1. Escara is hitting 179 this season, no home runs, 7 RBIs, and a 493 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that changeup is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and Escara grounds this ball into right field. So that is a 2-out single for JC. Coming up to bat is Goldie. 1 for 4 on the day with a solo shot home run. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Escara is going to take second on defensive indifference. Petty sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is in the dirt. Count is 2-1 on Goldie. Petty sets and fires, and Goldie skies this one to right field. Marte is there, and that is going to do it for the Yankees as the Reds beat the Yankees 10-2. And we're going to end this poll. We had 28 votes in our active poll. How many runs will the Yankees score this afternoon? 4% said 0. 11% said 1-2. 49% said 3-4, and 36% said 5+. The 11% 1-2s have it. The numbers for today's baseball game: Reds had 10 runs on 15 hits, 3 errors. Yankees had 2 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. Andrew Abbott is going to take the win and advance his record to 5-4. Will Warren's going to take the loss, and his record is going to drop to 7-2. I want to thank everybody for taking time to be here on your busy Saturday to listen to a little bit of baseball. And I'm going to end this I will be back tomorrow at 1:30 for the series finale. So look forward to seeing y'all in the stream. And I'm going to end this one with my traditional Let's Go Yankees. And we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
I don't ever slow up.